you people can never be serious. You can't be serious. Waiting happen. What? Capture the walk. Capture the range. Capture the Mercedes. Capture the Aston Martin. Capture it. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, all right, capture the nails. Let us be balanced here. Capture the nails. So right now, social media is dropping it as it should be dropped, although there are those who are still kind of in a way, they are rendering it in a way that, in a way and manner that I don't want to even go into. So, they say some achievements come in form of Range Rovers, G-Wagon, while some come in the form of nails, some come in the form of easy millage for. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about no other than the one and only Queenmay. Well, she is making sure that our enemies see without an iota of doubt that the blessings of God are forever. It is not the kind and type that comes and then disappears as a result of some, fake life. Yeah, there's something called, you know what I mean, influencing. Now, some say that Mary does not own that Mercedes Benz, that she doesn't own it, and that she's simply using this to influence. They quickly went to do a search to find out if there is any plate number, anyone at all, written or registered to Queenmay. And according to them, nothing exists. They said that nothing, they said nothing exists. They said nothing like that exists, and that Mary is simply using this to do that influencing and pepper them. So more people who people out there will want to give her more jobs. Like, oh wow, she's a big influencer. They will not want to give to her some small jobs. They want to give her something fat, something thick, something that goes with our kind of status and styles. And I said to myself, even if that is what it is it easy? Is it easy? If it is easy, go and run it. If you think it is easy, go and run it. Put your chest to it. If it is easy. Is it easy for someone to attain heights without much talk? Is it easy for someone to become what May became without writing an epistle, without crying baby cry all over social media, saying, I swear to my God, I will call on the God of Abraham, Jacob. I will call on the God of the God. I will tell him, oh God, defeat my enemies. There was nothing of such. Mary never came to anybody screaming, oh Lord, avenge me, screaming and shouting publicly. She never did any of that. In silence. In fact, one influencer said, I have never seen a woman in silence pull social media this way. And I have always said it times without number. I said two things worked for Mary. It's not as if she is a prayer warrior and she knows how to pray. That's the reason why this worked for her. No, not at all. Two things worked for Mary. One, Mary made sure that she tapped into that part of her. That part speaks about treasure. It speaks about storing treasures in heaven. And this can only come through what? Your good deeds. So she got some widows together. Got them together. And her job is to feed them. Now you think with all that happened to her, she will go hungry forever? No, because there are hands stretched towards her that needs to be fed. Let us say Mary is a bad person. What about those people? They need help. Mary must be restored. That's one. Then two, I don't know if it is destiny or God has a way of doing his things, Edochie was the one that helped Mary become, because nobody knew Mary. Mary was inconsequential. Some people don't even know that Mary is that Edochie is married to Mary, or people don't even know Mary per se. Mary is not that popular person. She's not a public figure. No, not at all. But Edochie constantly showed wickedness. He talked and talked and talked. There's a difference between talking and talking too much. When you are talking too much, it means that you started becoming a pain. You started becoming a nuisance. You started talking, struggling to convince people, and still doing it in pride and arrogancy. He was so arrogant, prideful. He forgot that the same people that put him where he is, like supported him, can pull him down. And they did. They dropped him. Of course, at that time, people gave him that extra. And that extra came from his craft. Edochie has he has entertained a lot of people from Central America down to North America, down to Africa. Just he has been on the screen for a long time. He has been on the screen doing all to make people connect to his craft. And of course, these are part of the people who they are the ones that marketed Nigeria. They marketed Nigeria as a country that has it all. Talk of whatever, they have it there. Well, he kept talking. He kept talking. He kept putting out gibberish. He kept saying all manner of rubbish. There's nothing that he didn't say. Well, people started going to Mary's page. They searched, like, can we find who this man is talking about? Can we find who this woman is? And they did. They searched. They saw. And they could not find anything. Grace covered every shortcoming. And they said to themselves, let us promote. And prior to that, she got help. She got help. She got help. And, that help could not have been become successful, if not for you and I. And of course, with the help of Edochie. Edochie was the catalyst. You know how it is in chemistry. Catalysts will involve in a chemical reaction. But the end product, they will have no share in it. They will not be a partaker. They will not be recognized at the end. That is what Edochie became. Social media helped. And this is how May Nation was birthed. Well, for those who are searching and saying that Queenmay, this is just packaging, that Queenmay is not registered to any SUV, any expensive automobile. Now you sabi, it is left for you. What she's into is called influencing. Either she has it or she doesn't have it. She's still on top of her game.